Hey everyone, let's unbox, have a look at the bricks and pieces, and take a look at Scary Pirate Island by LEGO Creator. This is set number 40597, contains 214 bricks. And this was a gift with purchase offer. If you remember all those parts that I've been buying, this is what came with it. So I bought this. LEGO didn't send this to me for review, so I can do it whenever I want. And this is essentially what it is. We got ourselves a minifigure with... If this is supposed to be scary, I don't know. I think the only scary thing is opening up this box and seeing what parts are in there, and that's what it is on the back side. And I can't find my box cutters. I think they were in my shop, and well, I'll have to use the brick separator, the scissors for this one, and see what we get in there. Now, I've been filming tutorials, wrapping up this year's tutorials, and starting on 2024 stuff. So I gotta let my brain cool down for a little bit. I only got about a month left of work before I can do all the fun stuff. And yeah, there's the building guide. Oh, you can't scan this one? Well, that's lame, LEGO. Well, that's of no use to me. We'll set this over here. And you got 2 bags of bricks. Well, I guess we can just open them up now, huh? I'm hoping this is a collaborative build. Pretty cool if it is. Okay. Alright, here we go. Well, we got the torso. Not too bad. 2x4 bricks. Well, those are rare to see in a modern LEGO set. Oh, especially a 2x8 brick. 1x3 bricks in dark red. And 1x4 bricks in black. Got a 1x8, 1x1x3 column brick. 6x6 plate. There's the top of the treasure chest. And we got the bottom portion here too. And if you'd like to see the build, it'll most likely be on my second channel. If you want to watch those, you're more than welcome to. Oh, okay, we got a skeleton head. I got a bunch of bodies from the Minecraft figures, so I need to get a few more of those. Oh, he's only got a single-sided head. And plenty of slopes. This is obviously going to be for the rock facade. Like you get 2x2 45-degree slopes, a 1x2 inverted 45-degree slope. Ooh, a 2x3 flat tile. You know, when I do my mountain stuff, like my campgrounds, these would be great for rock facing. So this set's be a good high parts donor set. 2x4 plates, 2x3 plates. So there's a 1x6 brick with arch. And inverted 2x2 double 45-degree slopes. I got into an argument many years ago with a Bricklink seller. He called me stupid because I said these are not that rare. He called me, for better terms, a stupid loser because I didn't know the value of these. Why? When I got a whole drawer of them, they're not worth anything to me except for play value. You know, I had to throw that out there. Maybe he's watching. He knows who he is. And I never bought anything from his store again. And we got a 1x2 by 1 2/3 brick with 4 studs. And some 2x4 plates. And just to kind of talk more on that real quick, I'm into this just for the hobby, just for the fun, just to build things. You know, I'm not here for selling parts or anything. This is just merely for fun, for entertainment value. I've got some legs. And now I'm always after gray slopes, not only for rock facade, but for making buildings and stuff too. Alright. Oh, I thought that was printed, but you got a 1x2 dark brick. Dark blue brick, I mean. And plenty of other things. Very basic stuff in this bag, stuff that I've seen millions of times. Nothing that's standing out as wow. Maybe the torso, but the rest of it's kind of not, I don't know. There's the hat for the pirate. I can always use these. 1x2 triple 45-degree slope. And yes, it's a bedside unboxing, so we'll be building this the next day. 2x2 jumper plate, 1x3 plate, 2x2 flat tile in dark blue. Let's see, we got some of these diagonal cut 2x2 flat tiles. One of these wine glasses. Ooh, 1x1 by 1 2/3 brick with 2 studs. I can always use those. Especially when I drop them, huh? I can always use those, and a sword, and some right angle tooth pieces on a 1x1 plate. Oh, gems. These are always a nice part to have. Just red and green. Christmas colors. And I got some angular headlight bricks. Got some flame pieces. And 1x1 bricks. I'm looking for, see if there's anything printed like 1x2 flat tiles. There's nothing special in here. There's an ice cream topper here. Maybe that's for the bird poop that's on the island, huh? And some studs and stuff. Nothing too spectacular in this bag. Well, we're going to move this off to the side here. And we're going to start with bag 2. Okay. Let's see if there's any goodies in this one that stand out here. Well, got an oar. These would be great for rock facing. And my camera's mostly up here this time. I gotta try to keep everything in frame. Yeah, so just imagine if I'm building something with a rock face. Those will look really good. And some 4x4 wedge plates and a 1x6x2 brick with arch. Oh, I haven't seen these in brown. A 1x2 by 1x4 downwards angular plate. Oh, dark red profile bricks. Cool. Wow, there's not a whole lot in there, Lego. I was expecting millions of those since all that dough I've been spending on parts. 1x1 bricks. We got some 1x2 palisade bricks. Remember the registration booth? I used a couple of these. And one of these things that can take limbs for a tree. Some 3.2 stick. Whew. 2x2 angular wedge brick. And some of looks like a little claw piece there. Yeah, I mean, really, I'm going to be honest. Parts in this are kind of boring. Well, a 2x6 half round plate. But honestly, I'm not seeing anything that's catching my interest. I wish Lego would bring this out, just a square version of this. I wish they'd bring out more 18-degree slopes, but they probably won't. Why? Because they know I'll need them. And if you look at the upper right-hand corner, if you can see it, that's a future tutorial. That's how swamped I am. My mind's been like on overload right now with tutorials. Work's been kind of stressing me out, but at least I got more content. Alright, 1x1 slopes, a 1x1 half round flat tile, some shoe gliders, 2x2 parabola dish, some number 1 1x2 rounded plates, and you know what? I was looking for these actually for that tutorial that I was working on, and I couldn't find them. Yeah, there's 2 of them in there too. I needed them in this color though. And a lamp holder and a transparent green 1x1 round brick. Alright, now let's do the part assessment here. And, well, with everything that's small rolling off, I forgot to mention we do get hollow studs. And trying to keep these isolated here because I don't want to mix these up. It doesn't look too bad. It looks like you get more than 200 pieces here. Honestly, this looks like a good beefy selection of bricks. And there's a lot of plates though. There's there's some bricks in here, but mostly plates and Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the parts in this just kind of look just like garden variety parts I find in any Lego set, to be perfectly fair with the evaluation. Whoops, I'm dropping all this stuff. It'd be great for like oceans and stuff. And I don't know. Well, let me build this, and we'll come back and we'll take a look at this set, see what it has to offer. Here is the scary pirate island all assembled, and yeah, we're going to take a look at everything in a bit. Off to the left, we got ourselves a little treasure chest. And on the right, we have ourselves a raft with a minifigure, and his torso's got nice print work. And don't mind the ore that falls on the ground. He doesn't need it where he's going. It's basic brick-built construction, and I'm trying to talk here. And yes, if you've watched the build, these are the same clips, because I kind of want to get this one done in a hurry. And here we have the island. I like the mouth. I'm assuming his raft fits in here. You know, kind of. Or you can put the treasure chest in here too. Set that right there. You know, I mean, if you want to do that. And yeah, here's the back of the build. And you got a little area in here. It's pretty crude, like it's part of a tower. Kind of sloppy, huh? And this thing here hanging off the back. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a flag or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. And that's essentially what it is. Not a whole lot to it. There's nothing that moves or anything like that. It just sits here and looks good. We got a skull here and a little green lantern and stuff. And yeah, this is a good little set. Especially with the loose parts that come around here. Now, stay to the end of the review. You're going to hear the final score on this one, and you're going to find out here in a second. We're going to start the review with play value, and it is a playable model for what it is, provided that all the parts are included. And we'll get to that in a second. So you got an area in here. You got this little tower here, you got the raft. So even though this is just a gift with purchase offer, this is a playable model. So you got the raft, it tips and bobbles around and all that stuff. I'm sure it doesn't float, but it's pretty cool for what it is. Build experience was also pretty good. It kept my interest, but make sure all the parts are there in your set. Build experience is really good with this one. It kept my interest. I'm not much into pirate themes, but this one's pretty good. Build quality seems pretty good. I didn't have anything fall off. Maybe this flag might be questionable, but this is a very strong build. It's not going to go anywhere, so it's pretty structurally sound. For collaborative build, it's only meant for one person, so that's pretty much the end of that. Now, this is pretty much self-contained from what I can tell. So maybe this is part of an island. I don't know, or this could be just an island by itself, but it could be dropped in a city. And it's got some good pieces for mock building, especially for these rock pieces here, the slopes. You could use them for rock facades. And for the most part, though, it is a nice gift with purchase offer. And I believe that you had to spend like $100 to get this one, because I bought $100 worth of parts. I had some, what do they call it now? Lego VIP, was it Lego Insiders points? I just had enough to get the $100 thing. So if you watch my first part of my haul, I'm waiting for the second part to come in. That's got all the goodies that I need to finish up some tutorials. So yeah, it's like $100. So this is probably about a $20 set, but nonetheless, it's still pretty good. Now for the score. I have to fail this one at a 0 because it was missing parts, and I'm going hardcore on that. You know, if I was a builder, excited to get this, and I'm missing pieces, Lego's pretty good about replacing parts. It's just waiting for them to get here. I was missing one of these palisade bricks, 1x4 palisade brick, and all I have them is in brittle brown. This is not the new reddish brown, it's the brittle brown. And using those, you gotta hold your breath, because I'm afraid they'll break, and I don't want to waste using one of these parts on a review, because I may need them for a tutorial. So yeah, I mean, it fails because it was missing a part. I'm going hardcore. I checked my floors, I checked everywhere, couldn't find it. So, but if a part was included, this set would be a 10. I kid you not. If that part was included, this would have been a 10, but the parts were missing. I have to ding it down. I'm really hard on that. It's quality control. Lego has something to do with weight, but there was a lot of abundance of other pieces. Now I could have put the part in wrong, but I checked and I couldn't find anything, so I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, nonetheless, so if you're looking for a good build experience, this is it. Now remember, my reviews are based off my experience with the set. It's not based off of how many pieces it has. This is a theme that I'm interested in. I have an open mind on each one of these. And this one here, except for the missing pieces, it wasn't too bad. It was just that set the tone for the build. Up to that point, though, it's a very enjoyable build. So if you get this as a gift with purchase offer and you get all the parts, you're probably going to be in for a treat, especially for build experience. This was a fun little quick build. But for me, though, this one just didn't cut it. I'm just not into pirate themes, but nonetheless, it is an interesting build. So tell me what you think of this gift with purchase offer. Do you think it's worth it to spend $100 to get this? Let me know.